DJ Longfoot, aka the GOAT King of America. Guess what? Guess what? We are live in 2025. That's right. Day 27 is here. Live in 2025. Day 27, episode 27, whichever way you want to call it, we are here. Let me go ahead and knock this music off because I don't know if it's copyrighted or not, so we ain't trying to get copyrighted. I was playing it while I was on the other app, favorite dip. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to join me on the favorite dip app, you get 50 coins over there. Meantime, between time, let me find some music that I believe won't get us copyrighted. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit safer than that music, but I wish I could have kept on listening to that music. But you know, it is what it is. You know how YouTube is. YouTube be hating for no reason. So, you know what I'm saying? They've been hating on me for 3 years now, so ain't nothing different on that tip. Meantime, between times, who ain't hating is the GOAT Nation, baby. You know what I'm saying? We are a nation of GOATs. We are a nation that manifests greatness, maintain greatness, and motivate others to be great. So that's what we use on, you feel me? Let's see. Meantime, between times, I'm working on pages for the next project, trying to get it done and make it do what it does what it does. Struggle Garcia in the building, what's happening? Yeah. We gotta see you on the constant, Strella, so we can daggone get some cinematics. That's what I need you to do. That's what I need you to do. For sure. What's been going on with you? And also check me out on the Favorite app for Strella. Make sure you slide by the Favorite app. The link is in the description, in the live chat. Definitely. Anytime between times, we're just trying to make it do what it do. So we are live in 2025, baby. Yes, sir. This is coming out pretty good. You can barely hear me. Why you can barely hear me? Red bird. Ah! Press a 7 if you can hear me. Maybe it's because the microphone covered. I don't know. It might be something. It might be because the microphone's covered or something. Let me know if you can hear me now. Can you hear me now? Because I got the phone charging and it's in an awkward place. The microphone probably might have been covered up. But the microphone is, I think, at the bottom of the phone, so it might have been muffled. That could be what it is. But let me see if I can set it up differently. Oh, the background music is loud. Yeah, loud. It's about as loud as it's usually been, but let me bring it down just a taste. I'm pressing 7. Oh yeah, that's right. Let me set this up for, you know what I'm saying? So for anybody coming up in here, you know what I'm saying? You got 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes to sub to your boy so you can say something. Say something. You dig that part. Meantime, between time, I'm gonna just be in the awkward position now. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if y'all can hear me better. Press a 7 if y'all can hear me better. Press a 7 if y'all can hear me better. That's good right there. But yeah, we up in here, you know what I'm saying? Live in 2025. We in this thing. You know what I'm saying? Working on some art, working on pages for the next book. Finally, I should have started doing it at the beginning of the month, but you know, I started procrastinating and getting in my own way, so I had to shake that thought off and get on to it. You feel me? So you know, just be contemplation mode in that first month of a new age, because you know, a month ago I turned a new age, and then just like that, it was a new year, and then new goals, trying to make new goals come into reality, this, that, and the third, realizing that more and more time is passing. You know what I'm saying? Like yesterday, Kobe Bryant been gone 5 years now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that crazy? You know what I'm saying? Was here, now gone. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it sucks because he didn't even get a chance to really enjoy his retirement era. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get a chance to enjoy his retirement era, and you know, see, you know, his daughters grow. One of his daughters died with him. You know, so it's like, just saw my daily vlog earlier today. You know what I'm saying? That hits close to home because just 1 month and 1 day after Kobe died, I almost died. So, and that's what jump started my daily vlog series. You know, and so, you know, just thinking about the hints 5 extra years of life I done had and what I have done in that time and this, that, and the third, and you know what more can be done. So it be like that, man. It be like that. But of course, nobody don't want to hear the complications of a black man. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's talk about football and sex. Anyway, but anyway, I'm up here working on this art right now. We up here cooling it, making it do what it do, and that part. Uh, yeah. We up here working on this art, man. Who in the building? Press a 7 if y'all are in the building. I don't think nobody in my, well, I see 2 people in the building. At least it say it's 2 people in the building. I can't be for certain because, you know, YouTube be on that BS. Red Bear 82 still in the building. You know, that part. Hold on for a second. Up here. Getting ready to see what I can see, what I can see. See what I can see, what I can see. Beard looking like trash right now. Beard don't look like it's been grown for no daggone 4 years. Daggone. Anywho, let me quit. But yeah, we up in here. Making it do what it do. And does what it does. Hey, we got 5 likes in this thing. Making it do what it do and does what it does, yeah. Wintertime be the weirdest of times. I guess because that's when I was born. I was born during the wintertime, so I guess that's why it's the weirdest of times, you know? It is the weirdest of times, for real, though. Okay, so I'm done with this page. This page is done. I don't have nothing else to do with this page. This page is officially done, other than, well, it really don't even need words on it when I get ready to, you know, put words on it. You don't even need words on it because the page is basically done. You don't even need words on it. You know what I'm saying? It's self-explanatory as to what is going on in the scene. This is one of the pages that just don't need words. I might put like some music, you know what I'm saying? Like say that some music is being listened to or something like that. All depends. Yeah, I'll put it like in between that caption right there, like in between the panels. I can do that. So, you know, once I get to that part, player. Yeah, check and see if it's on your end, cause I don't see how it could be on my end, cause everything is basically the same over here. The volume, the settings. I got my phone positioned almost the same way as yesterday, so it can't be. You know, just check and see if it's on your end. While you're doing that, I'll be right back. I'm about to go buy your break. I'll be right back, people. I'll be right back. After these messages, we'll be right back. Wellness with Frugal Mama in the building. Hey, what's happening? We just got back. TT in the house. What's happening, TT? What's happening? My most awesome Frugal Mama. What it do, what it do, what it do. What it is and what it ain't. What it be like. Can you hear me good? Can you hear me good, Frugal Mama? Because Redbird dipped out because she said she couldn't hear me good. So let me know if the volume is good, if the video is good. We up in this thing. Press a 7 if you can see me well, hear me well, and comprehend me well. Let me know what we do is doing what it does, making it do what it do and does what it does. You dig? I'm up here currently working on my next project. I most definitely hope y'all get this book when it comes out. I will show y'all a little sneak peek, just a little sneak peek. But here's a little sneak peek of my next book here. Redbird, can you hear me well? Most definitely, you know what I'm saying? Here's a little sneak peek of my next book here, you know what I'm saying? Most definitely, most definitely, most definitely. It's been a long time in the making to finally get this book out. You know what I'm saying? Biscuit. What the? Why am I so far up? Yeah, yeah, I can zoom now, but anyway, but yeah, we out here making it do what it do and does what it does. All right, so I got. You can hear me much better now. That's good to know. That is good to know. That is good to know. I'm glad to hear that. Cause you had me concerned for a minute. I was like, man, what in the world is going on here? Why is everything so janky? Janky, 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 janky. Let's see. Select, send those to my email. I hope both phones can go. Alright, cool. I'm glad you can hear me so much better now. I'm happy about that. You know, most definitely. Alright, so we got that done there. Alright, and now that we got that done, we can move on to the next page. And okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Well, hey, it's all gravy in the navy. That's why, you know what I'm saying, we do these things to make sure that we good. You know what I'm saying, like, like you don't know if you don't know. Like, if it's only one person in the room, the only way I'm gonna know if something is out of order is if somebody tell me. And if it's on my end, it's on my end. If it's on your end, it's on your end. And that's why when a second person comes in, just pro tip. When I mean, Frugal Mama know when other people come into the room. You know what I'm saying? You ask, hey, can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? That's why I always say press a 7 if y'all can hear me and see me. So that way I know that everything is functioning correctly. And if everybody starts saying it's jacked up on my end, then that means I gotta start over. Or if it's on somebody else's end, that means, they gotta come in and go out and come back in and see if everything good on their end after that. So, it's all gravy in the navy. Dolores in the building. What's going on, Pink Girl in her pink world? What's happening then? What it do? What you know no good? We're up in here on this 27th day, on this 27th day, making it do what it do and does what it does. I'm getting ready to do right now. I'm about to work on finally, and this has been a long time coming. I'm about to finally work on page 3 of this book. First and foremost, I need to look and see which is going to be the next page. I need to look at the script. I ain't checked out the script in a minute, so I need to look at the script so I can eyeball which page is coming next. Because the script is loosely based. Sorry being all up in y'all face like this, but hold tight real quick. But the script is, you know, my friend who is a writer, she wrote the script, but she didn't write it basically, you know, the way you write a comic book script, because you know she's written books before, but she hasn't written a comic book before, and so it's a, you know, it's a different method, a different way that you write comic books as opposed to, you know, writing a book. And so basically, you know, the script has to be adapted into comic book format. You know what I'm saying, as far as that goes. So thankfully with the help of my bro, Johnny Quest Gaming, you know what I'm saying, he took what he saw in the script, and you know what I'm saying, did some amazing layouts for the next few pages of the book. And so I'm going off of his his layouts and doing, you know, doing my art. And so, but first I need to look at the script that I sent him so I can see which pages is coming next. So, sent, I'm tripping. Y'all had to excuse me. Man, what you saying though? Like for real, Red. Like this month is moving by too quick. I mean, it's gonna be December again before we daggone breathe good. Like, geez, year slow down. It's already about to be February, man. It's like, hold on now. And you know February is short, especially this year is shorter because it's back to, you know, it's regular 28 days, you know, for the 3 year span until we get to another leap year, you know, which is 2028. So it's like, hold on for a minute. Like, can you slow down a taste? Can you slow down a taste for me? Please, can you slow down a taste for me? Alright? It ain't that hard, player. Just slow down a little bit, you know? Just slow down. Let me cool it. Let me cool out for a minute. Okay, alright. Okay, alright, cool. Alright, so I'm looking and seeing. Miss Chrissy to you in the building. Chrissy at the dog. Chrissy at the dog. Of course, Chrissy at the dog. She is ready. Miss Chrissy to you is ready for February because February is her month. And to what's the day? The 7th, the 27th. 4 more days. We got less than 2 weeks. 2 weeks from yesterday because Super Bowl 59 is going to be on her birthday, February the 9th. Big sis in the building. A big sis in the building. A what's happening? What's going on with everybody? I hope everybody's having the most blessed day, most awesome day. Chris, Chrissy, my sweet little summer child. Or should I say my sweet little winter child? It's already written. It's already you saw the picture I sent you. It's already written. Or did I send you that picture? Or did I put it on Facebook? I can't remember. But it's already been written, y'all. It's already been written. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. Don't be surprised. Don't be trying to act like you you it's, you know, like it's like somebody told you about your surprise birthday party and you gotta play like you shocked. Don't play like y'all shocked. There ain't no shock about it. Y'all already know who's gonna win the Super Bowl. Y'all already know. it's as obvious as who gonna win the Super Bowl as it was when Super Bowl 36 happened. When they changed the Super Bowl logo that year, red, white, and blue, with the shape of the continental United States on it, that told me all I need to know right then and there who would win the Super Bowl that year. And that, of course, began the. Let me be quiet. So you just want to see Kendrick perform. He gonna perform. You're gonna be back celebrating your 38th in your living room. Hey, that's what's up. And you can celebrate with Patrick Mahomes and Taylor Swift, man. And as they, hoist up the trophy for the first time with three-peater. And then, maybe only then after that, maybe next year, maybe just next year, Super Bowl 60, the Falcons will win. Rise up. That part. Maybe just next year they'll stop screwing us over. Unless they gonna make us wait until the Super Bowl is back in our house in 3 years. In Super Bowl 62, for those that don't know, the Falcons will be, Atlanta, I should say, not the Falcons. We don't know yet until it happens. But Atlanta will be hosting the Super Bowl in 2028. I would like for us to win the Super Bowl before then, within that 3 year span. But just in case, we probably gonna have to wait until that year. So we'll get our apology and be like, sorry for screwing y'all out of the Super Bowl back in '51, because everybody knew y'all won that Super Bowl, but you know how they had to amount a great comeback that year. So yeah. At least we ain't gotta wait almost 20 years to host another Super Bowl. In 3 years, that'll be our fourth Super Bowl hosted. I mean, the Lions been trash for almost a century, so you know what I'm saying. I wouldn't doubt it. I don't even think Pittsburgh ever hosted a Super Bowl. Right. Oh yeah, most definitely. Of course, the only time that we was the worst place to hold it was the second Super Bowl we hosted, which is why it took almost 20 years for it to come back. There it is. We had hosted Super Bowl 28, then we hosted Super Bowl 34. You a Packers fan? You have won enough. Man, you don't ever say you won enough championships. The Patriots have won enough because all of theirs were bought and fabricated. But I digress. But the Packers have won what? They only won four. They gotta get some more up on their belt. You know what I'm saying? The standard is five. The Cowboys and 49ers made the standard be five for the longest of times. Even though, of course, the Cowboys ain't been to the Super Bowl in over 30 years, but, almost 30 years. I mean, the last Super Bowl they went to was Super Bowl 30. Next year will be 30 years since the last time they went to a Super Bowl. But the the 49ers and Dallas, they made five be the standard. I mean, it's cool to have four up on their belt because, that was the standard for the longest of times before the 49ers and Cowboys got up, because the Steelers had four, of course, in the 70s and early 80s. And then Big Ben gave them two more, making it six. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, most definitely. Who else gonna they ain't naming that trophy after nobody else. Ain't nobody else to name after. Ain't nobody that gonna say, let's name it the Belichick trophy. No. Let's name it the excuse me. My brain done farted. I don't what's my boy name? Y'all know. I can't think of his name now, but you know the 49ers coach. They ain't gonna say name it after the 49ers coach who won with Joe Montana. They ain't gonna say name it after Jimmy Johnson who only won two with the Cowboys. Like, you know, man, go. Man, gone. That would be crazy to name after him. I mean, if you had to say longest suffering coach trying to get a Super Bowl trophy, yeah, they could name it after him. That man struggled to get back there for what, like good, what, 10 years? Because what? Yeah, it was literally 10 years because Super Bowl 30 they lost against the Cowboys because they was battling for the fifth trophy that year. Super Bowl 30 between the Cowboys and the Steelers, who was gonna get the fifth Super Bowl that year. Cowboys got it, and the Steelers didn't make it back for a whole 10 years, which was the longest of times at that time. But, you know, they didn't go back to Super Bowl 40 and beat. I forgot who they beat that year. Who did Oh wait, no. Dang it. I forgot who they beat that year. Because it was the Cardinals in the second one. I forgot who they beat in that one. Who did they beat in Super Bowl 40? Oh, wait, no. Dang, I forgot. I forgot who they beat. People forget. I ain't forget. I just remember. But I can't remember who the Cowboys played. I mean, I can't remember who the Steelers played in Super Bowl 40. I cannot remember. Dang, who did they play? Was it the Sea? Was it the Seahawks? Yeah. Wait, wasn't it the Seahawks? I think it was the Seahawks. The Seahawks before, um, what's his name? Before Russell Wilson's era. I think it was the Seahawks. I think it was the Sea. Was it the Seahawks? I had to look it up. I'm very sure it was the Seahawks because the guy who was the quarterback for the Seahawks before Russell Wilson, I think, was there. The ball dude. I can't remember his name, but I think it was the Seahawks though. I just remember that Pittsburgh won that year. Pittsburgh won Super Bowl 4. I think it was the Seahawks because it was a team I cannot remember because it was a lackluster team they went up against. But I think it was the Seahawks because I think Sean Alexander was on the Seahawks at that time because the Steelers and the Falcons got cheated the year before. Y'all know that. If you know, you know. Super Bowl 39 should have been the Steelers and the Falcons in that Super Bowl. Anybody who liked both of them teams would tell you that much right there. It should have been the Steelers and the Falcons in the Super Bowl in Super Bowl 39. But both of them got cheated out because they wanted to make it a patriotic Super Bowl with the Patriots against the Eagles. And talk about the propaganda they were spewing out during that Super Bowl when it was on Fox that year. It was just so much propaganda. It was just like, oh my God, it's just blinding my sight. It was just horrible. It was just so horrible. But I digress. Y'all already know. But but yeah. But Steelers and the Falcons got cheated out of the Super Bowl that year because the Steelers were great that year, but they got beat out. And I remember being so sad that year because Tuber Chag in the building. What's going on, Kev? Hey, appreciate y'all for sliding through. Appreciate y'all for sliding through. Like and share your boy out. We up here talking football, doing art, chilling, all that good stuff. Hope y'all can hear me well. Press the 7. Most definitely, yeah, Lombardi. What it takes to be number one? Shoot, my dad had that plaque for the longest. We don't have that plaque no more, unfortunately. But yeah, but that was an amazing plaque I read growing up. Um, what was I about to say though? But yeah, the Steelers. The Steelers, yeah, Big Ben was so sad that year, and he was like, "Bus, I gotta get you a ring before you retire." And he made it back to the Super Bowl the next year and got to bust his ring that he deserved. You know what I'm saying? But uh, but but yeah, the Steelers and the Falcons got cheated out of Super Bowl 39 because we, with Michael Vick as the quarterback, should have beat the Eagles that year, and the Steelers should have beat the Patriots that year. Those two were clearly the better teams, but they both got beaten, and you know, there was with that propaganda there. But like I said, I digress. But yeah, but yeah, they ain't, yeah. Unless you want to name it after the coach who 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 took the longest to reach for a Super Bowl, yeah, the Coward Trophy. That'd be oh my God, that'd be horrible. Like man, it ain't. Yeah, there's nobody else that could name it after. You know what I'm saying? He's like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, Lombardi was there going getting them championships before the Super Bowl existed. I mean, he dominated the '60s with the Packers leading up to the Super Bowl era. So you know what I'm saying. That's why he won them first two Super Bowls, and you know what I'm saying. And then of course, what by Super Bowl three, you know, the year the Jets won, they had named it the Lombardi Trophy. Either that year or the year after, either Super Bowl three or Super Bowl four, they had named it the Lombardi Trophy by that time. And then Lombardi passed, if I'm not mistaken, in '71. I think he died in '71. So not too long after the Super Bowl got started, he died. As a matter of fact, we just passed the anniversary of the Super Bowl because, of course, for all that remember before, 9/11, what I'm saying, before, all of that happened in 2001, the Super Bowls took place in January. They were always that last week in January or close to that last week in January. The first Super Bowl took place on Martin Luther King Jr.'s second to last living birthday, January 15th, 1967. That was, of course, the Packers against the Chiefs, and the Packers won the first Super Bowl. So, yeah, so most definitely that was, a historic event, that took place, 58 years ago this month. And, of course, the Chiefs, who was the first losers of the Super Bowl, will be playing for the Super Bowl again. And, of course, this will be their third straight Super Bowl, um, trying to get the championship, trying to get the championship for the first, be the first Super Bowl champions to go for three championships in a row. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be very interesting, very interesting, um, very interesting indeed. You know what I'm saying? Got shout out to them because when you think about it, I mean, like they were the Super Bowl's first losers. You know what I'm saying? Who won the first Super Bowl, but people forget who lost the first Super Bowl. It was the Chiefs, and the first losers are now in their dynasty era. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the Packers they got denied their dynasty era because they wanted to kiss up the Elway in the late '90s because Super Bowl 32, Brett Favre should have got two Super Bowls. Even though people don't really like Brett Favre that much these days, but he should have got two Super Bowls. The Super Bowl he won in '31, and he should have got Super Bowl 32, but they wanted to suck up. Yeah, '70. Thank you, Dolores. Shout out to Vince Lombardi. Um, they wanted to suck up to John Elway that year, and after he did it, this one's for John and all that. And, and then of course he won the next Super Bowl and retired after that. And of course that was against my home team who went to their first Super Bowl that year, the Atlanta Falcons, which yeah, they played horribly in during that Super Bowl, and of course, what happened the night before just put a sour taste in your mouth for the next 18 years until the next sour taste got put in your mouth. Like, uh, uh, but Atlanta is definitely a great host city, though. I mean, this, like I say, we have hosted three Super Bowls. The second Super Bowl we hosted, not so much because that happened during the craziest time in Atlanta history because we had a whole freaking ice storm that happened that year in the year 2000, which is probably why the Super Bowl folks said, "Nah, we ain't going back to Atlanta no time soon," because they they almost they had a hard time that year because of the ice storm, and then what happened that during the Super Bowl weekend with Ray Lewis and all that craziness that happened, which that was the greatest turnaround, like from one year to the next in history, I think. You know what I'm saying? One year Super Bowl weekend, Ray Lewis. And I mean, if y'all know, y'all know. I ain't gonna talk. I ain't gonna divulge on it too much right now. But if y'all remember, y'all remember. If y'all don't, look it up. Ray Lewis, 2000 Super Bowl, whatever. Ray Lewis, Atlanta, however you want to call it. You know that incident happened, and then the next year, that man was in the Super Bowl and won, and was the MVP. So what a turnaround of a year. Like usually that's like the other way around if something like that was to happen, but it was that. So that was probably the greatest turnaround from one year to the next in the history of life. Like for real. Like for real, I think. Like that was a superb turnaround. And then of course he ended up winning another Super Bowl 12 years later and retired after that. So yeah. So shout outs on that. I'm sure Chrissy remember. I'm sure Chrissy remember because you know that's her hometown team. So you know what I'm saying that involved the folks who made her team great. You know what I'm saying in the early days of its history. You know what I'm saying. Most definitely, Chrissy. Like yeah, I know she remember that. I know she probably like, man, Ray, what you doing down in Atlanta? What you doing, Ray? Like you ain't even in the Super Bowl. How you getting in much trouble? Like what's going on? Like for real though, man. That was crazy time for real though. Crazy time. Oh, crazy time, but shoot, that. But yo, you gotta give it up to our Art, who was the owner of the Ravens at the time. I'm talking about he stood by Ray, man. He stood by Ray. Daggone. That goes to show that was some love right there. Daggone, whole thing with Vic and off the blank. Shoot, couldn't even stand by. But I mean, it's a big difference when it comes to, what I'm saying, you know, two of these being taken out as opposed to dogs. Because when it comes to dogs, America love dogs more than they love this. If you know, you know that part. But but yeah. Well, yeah, we out here making it do what it do and does what it does. I wish I had some more of these. Wish I had some more of those. If I had known I could have got a whole bunch of them, I sure would have got a whole gang of them. Daggone and mail them off and whatnot. But I just remember though, I could make some of those. So I have to make some of those or something. Okay, I'm up here supposed to be trying to do this thing. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. I was back. I was back. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Press the 7 if y'all can hear your boy is Slim Jim Longfoot, aka the GOAT King of America. Day 27, episode 27 of Live in 2025. That part. Oh, y'all can hear that. Ugh. Miss Christie to you with the 7. Redbird 82 with the 7. That part. I am trying to see. Trying to see which page is gonna be. Hey, big sis, I see you. I see you. Trying to see which is gonna be the. Let's see. Okay, Red. Let's see. Dang it. Trying to see which page. I think this is the page. I think this is the next page. Boom, boom. Okay. 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 Yeah. So that's it. So that's the next page right there. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we up in this thing. Hey, there we go. There we go. Shout out to my bro, Johnny Quest Gaming, for the layout, for doing the layouts for this book that I'm working on. So basically, where's my pen? Alright. So, here we go. Here it does it. Anybody still in the building? Press a 7 if y'all still in the building. Ain't that this thing make the lines too corrective. Hey, Bear 82 in the building. I see. Here's what I want to do. The Lord's in the building. What's happening in? What is that corrective? This is why we like y'all seeing final results, because the making of stuff is just too irritating. But anywho. Turn the music up just a taste. In 9 minutes, y'all, we will be getting ready to bounce up out of here, because I have to get ready for the taping that I'm doing at 5 o'clock. I appreciate y'all oh so much for being on here, watching me do this thing here. I'm trying to think of how you want to do this, because I know what I want to do, but Anybody still in the building? Cool, cool, cool. Don't mind me, y'all. Just my edited frustrations for YouTube. There you go. You keep on playing. Hold on for a minute, people. Let's set y'all up like this. We got 3 more minutes, y'all. We're gonna be up on here for about 3 more minutes, and then we are up out of here. Most definitely. This is why we, at least me, I would say, prefers traditional over digital, because this stuff could have been done traditionally, but at the same time, it's still faster to do digitally. So it's a catch-22 in the whole situation. You feel me? Professionally pregnant. What's happening? What's happening? Appreciate you for sliding through in the final minute, because we're literally about to get up off this thing in 1 more minute. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I appreciate all y'all for sliding through. Most definitely. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to all y'all up in the building. Let's see who's all up in the building. We got Estrella Garcia, Redbird 82, Wellness with Frugal Mama, Dolores, Latanya, Miss Chrissy to you, Latanya Porter, Tuber Chat, and Professionally Pregnant, all y'all being in the building. I appreciate y'all so much for coming through, and I will see y'all on the next go round. So stay blessed up, y'all. Thank y'all for coming through, and I just said that. See y'all on the next go round. Stay blessed up, continue to manifest greatness, maintain greatness, and motivate others to be great. All right, one love.